Travels, News X, Kolkata Bureau.
All right, Nepali Prime Minister Lhende Shah has said a massive search and rescue operation is underway with 13,295 security personnel deployed across the affected region. The force includes 7,250 Nepal police personnel, 4,200 troops from the Nepal Army and 1,845 personnel from the Armed Police Force. Air rescue operations have also been intensified. 573 people have been rescued through 69 air flights today, with additional military and private helicopters on standby for rescue and relief missions. Evacuations are underway in Rasuwa, Nuwakot and Dhading, with stranded civilians and security personnel being moved to safer locations. The government says temporary shelters have been arranged for around 3,500 people, while relief camps are providing food, drinking water and other essential services. Funds and relief material have also been rushed to the worst hit areas as the Nepal Red Cross and other volunteer organizations join the massive rescue effort. For now, the priority is clear: reach the stranded, evacuate the vulnerable and restore lifelines in flood-ravaged Nepal. Atul, my colleague, joins us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Atul, a total of 14,000 people have been deployed to conduct rescue operations and figure out where the missing people are. This is indeed an elaborate effort by the Nepali administration.
Well, yes, a huge number of security personnel have been deployed in order to conduct the rescue efforts. And the Nepal Prime Minister Lhende Shah has himself confirmed about the deployment of over 13,000 security personnel in different areas in order to deal with the security, in order to deal with the rescue efforts that is underway right now. And obviously, the numbers of deaths continues to rise, and hundreds of people are yet missing. So clearly, the task is quite an uphill in front of the security personnel. And if I could give a breakup of the security personnel who are deployed right now, then Nepal police has about over 7,000 personnel. Nepali army has about 4,200 personnel on ground, and armed police force also has over 1,800 boots on ground as well. And all of these are active in some of the most affected regions, be it Raswa, Nuwakot, and Dhading as well. And earlier we saw Nepalese Prime Minister Lhende Shah also visiting some of the regions in Nuwakot as well, where he took the stock of the situation regarding the rescue efforts as well as the arrangements that have been made in order to give shelter to the people who have been rescued as well as people who have been displaced. And he has given a slew of orders as well regarding providing compensation, providing help in terms of medical aid as well as food, lodging. All of that has been directed by the Nepalese Prime Minister to the authorities in those local areas. Now, some of the shelter arrangements have obviously been created as well in some of the slightly upstream, higher areas rather than the lower riparian areas which have been in flood right now. And what we're given to understand is that about 10 million rupees has been transferred to Raswa district administration, 10 million to Nuwakot as well, and 5 million rupees for Dhading district as well. To the local administration in order to deal with the supply of the relief material. Apart from government as well, as you mentioned, some of the NGO supports are also pouring in when it comes to the rescue efforts. Nepal Red Cross Society, Nepal Scouts, Lions Club, all of these NGOs have also in fact extended their helping hand when it comes to these emergency efforts that are underway right now. And we are given to believe that about 30,000 citizens have also been directly provided relief material by these NGOs alone. So clearly, all hands are on deck right now when it comes to government as well as some unofficial channels as well when it comes to saving lives, which is the most precious things right now.
All right, more breaking news coming in. Well, latest updates coming in from Nepal flood-affected area. 910 missing amidst fresh major flood risk. Death toll in the devastating flash floods in Nepal has risen to 359 as authorities intensify their search efforts and operations amidst a warning of another major flood threat from a newly formed lake upstream of the Lhende River. Atul, trouble is not over for Nepal. There is a possibility of another flash flood headed in the same area.
Well, yes, even as the death toll continues to rise, which is as of now 359, and over 900 or about 1,000 people, in fact, they continue to remain missing as of now. What we're given to understand from the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Authority of Nepal, as well as some of the Chinese authorities, have also, in fact, issued critical warnings and alerts to the rescue team as well as to the locals also in those particular areas that a very volatile lake sort of has formed in the at the intersection of the that two rivers, the Botekoshi as well as the Lhende rivers, the point at which they meet, because of the lot of the debris that sort of blocks the water flow of those river, that artificial lake sort of has created. And what we're given to understand is that over 2 lakh metric tons of 2 lakh metric water has already assembled there. And if the water level continues to rise, what we're given to believe is that in about 48 to 72 hours, we could very well see another round of flash flood as well in this region, owing to this particular lake that has sort of created itself out there. Now, that will obviously hamper the rescue mission that is underway right now, given the fact that across districts number of deaths continue to rise as well, even as security personnel as well as the disaster relief personnel, they continue to face challenge when it comes to expediting the rescue mission, given the fact that connectivity has been severely affected, the electricity supply has been absolutely disrupted. So all of that has been a challenge, and given the fact that this is like an impending challenge that is sort of awaiting them in the near future, that will certainly be worrying for the authorities there as well.
Atul, stay with us. More breaking news coming in.